Yo, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a midweek version of the random pick. This episode is going to be based around one particular player, and then we'll choose the other two random pick players as normal, so that we get our three random pick players to use and build a hybrid around. If you wouldn't mind starting this video off by smashing a like, that would be absolutely awesome. And let's show you the player we're using today. It is of course this guy right here, the 95 rated Karim Benzema. I remember the last episode we did was around TOTS Benzema, and I actually did a poll on Twitter which was like 51% of you wanted me to use Adariz, the next 49% wanted me to use Benzema, so how could I possibly not use him after so many of you wanted him to be a feature player in the squad? So we're using the 95 Benzema today. His stats are absolutely incredible. Let's choose two other players to fit into the squad around him. I think we go to like page number 12 or something for the first player, and I think the most interesting one we could possibly pick up on that page would be this 82 rated Al-Sharani, who is a Saudi left back, team of the season version, who's got mad pace and he looks like an absolute beast. And then we go to page number 6 for our third and final random pick player, whereby after a little bit of choice, I decided to go with the highest rated player on the page. That is this 86 rated team of the season Sorrentino, a goalkeeper from Serie A. I wanted to test out whether or not, like Handanovic, Buffon, are they really the best keepers, or are some of these cheaper team of the season versions worthy of me picking them up and using them? So at the end of the day, I went in with this 4-3-3 variant squad, and the team around them looks a little bit like this. It's quite a nice squad, and we start things off with our first random pick player, that is Sorrentino. Stefano Sorrentino, team of the season's got 88 diving, 87 reflexes, great handling, great positioning, traditional save style. He looks to be a pretty good 86 rated goalkeeper. Some nice stats there, I'm not going to lie. Looking forward to using him. And then in the defence, we've got three Inter Milan players to get some chemistry going. Montoya at the back is a Spanish man in the Serie A, which helps for hybridism and stuff like that. And then we've got the perfect link of Juan and Miranda. Al-Sharani comes into the squad. He is 82 rated. He's got 96 pace. A default left wing back, so you know, a really cheap card to move him on to your normal left back. Good dribbling at the back helps a lot, and he's also got a 5-star weak foot, which is very useful. Into the midfield then, we've got three, well, they're very small players, but they're tricky players. We've got Al Jassim, a TOTS Saudi guy again, with Thiago Alcantara, and then we've got Isco coming in at camp, one of my favourite players on the game. Him and Thiago actually are definitely favourites of mine. Kingsley Coman in form comes into the squad, as well as I can't pronounce his name, sorry, but he's a rapid, like, ridiculously pacey Saudi guy. And then the main feature player, of course, is 95 team of the season Benzema, with 93 dribbling, 96 shooting. I mean, he's got some of the most crazy stats you'll see on this game. He's tall, he's strong, he's got a lot in his locker, and it's time for us to see if that's legit. Has he really got these stats? Is he as good in game as his card would suggest? So the price of the squad is around 600k, Benzema being nearly 400k of that. He's quite expensive, but he's a 95 rated team of the season with stats like that. You can expect that. I think Griezmann, who is the same rating, is like over 100k more or something. So Benzema in that respect is actually quite a good price for that high rated team of the season player. Think back in the day, like, would you have been able to get a 95 TOTS for 300 and something thousand coins? No, he'd be like 1.4 million. So price ranges this year have really worked in my opinion, and I have to say, after using this squad, I might have found a new favourite striker. We'll get to it in a second when his goals start coming up, but the team in general played really well. Like, I love the small, agile midfielders. They did a great job. But you're seeing now, and the rest of the clips with this team are from Benzema, all of them. He is unbelievable. Like, I thought Griezmann was like one of the best strikers I've used so far, and I think Benzema like beats him. I absolutely adored this guy. I actually matched up against Kazooie, which was quite a good laugh. Beat him 3-2. Nice one. Beat you, Alex. Thank you for playing. That was so easy. It was ridiculous. No, I'm joking. He's a good player, and it was a lot of fun to play against. But Benzema himself he finishes everything on either foot or in the air. He's definitely a player which, after using him, I want to review him on FUTWIZ. I want to talk about him in so much more detail. So click up in the top right corner in the card to sub to the FUTWIZ channel, and there'll be a player review going up shortly for him. he just scores these mammoth goals from outside of the box. He'll score tap-ins, everything. He's sort of got it all in his locker, and his shooting was just phenomenal. It was absolutely, like, he was on fire. I don't know how else to describe him apart from he might be one of the most perfect strikers I've used on FIFA 16. He is nearly the perfect rating. Of course, like 99 would be the best you could get. So 95 is very, very close to that. And he's got some just absolutely insane stats. One of, if not the best striker I've used all year on FIFA, and I know I say that quite often, but then I use this next player and the next player after that, and they just keep getting better and better. EA have really done some crazy stuff this year in terms of stats and player ratings and stuff, so it keeps the hype going for me, which I really, really like. So let's rate these players then. Sorrentino let a few sort of silly goals in, and he's not the tallest. I give him a 4.5 star value for money because he costs so little, but only a 7.5 out of 10. I would probably recommend using just a regular Handanovic or upgraded Handanovic instead of him. The two centre-backs, rock solid. Really like both of them. They're both solid. And then Montoya actually did a great job. He's quite strong and he pushes up and down the wing really well. So let's rate Al Sharani then. I think he's rapid. He does an absolutely awesome job as well. 5-star weak foot helps him quite a lot. 4.5 star value for money. He's just over that 20k mark, so he's nice and affordable. And then a 9 out of 10 overall for a left back. He's one of the better ones I've used this year, and that's a really, really high rating. Al Jassim and Thiago, both the same rating, but I think I prefer Thiago. He's just got a bit more flair about him. And then Isco is sort of Thiago, a little bit on steroids. Like, he's a little bit of a better cam, I guess. And he's so great on the dribbling and stuff like that. Both these wingers didn't really have an end product, but they're absolutely rapid, and sometimes that helps, especially if you've got a man in the middle like this guy who will just finish absolutely everything. We had 1 or 2 games where I got kicked from the Xbox Live servers, so the record of the player's not there. I think he's got 4 games, 9 goals or 10 goals, but 5-star value for money and a 9.9 out of 10. I think that's the highest rating I've given. Have I given a 10 before? I'm not 100% sure, but this Benzema, oh my god, what an absolutely ridiculous striker. Such an incredible boost from any of the other Benzemas I've used this year. He really is awesome. That's all I can say. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode of the midweek version of the Random Pick. If you have, I'd really appreciate if you could drop a thumbs up. That would be amazing. And of course, subscribe to my channel if this is the first video of mine you're watching. Have a great day. The Euros are coming soon, so let's maybe the next couple of days will be Euro hype videos from me. I think we need to get on that a little bit more because I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll catch you next time, guys. Peace.